Oh my gosh, it's cold. Another cold day. All right, so we are next to my hibiscus. I'm going to give you guys an update today. As you know, I have the sticks. I love the sticks because it gives me winter interest. This one is my head over heels passion hibiscus from Bloomables. It's turned to sprout. I'm going to take you close in a minute to show you the new growth that I have. But this one normally comes up pretty early. Last year, this one was already up in January. It's been cold a lot longer this year, so it's just starting to come up. I think this is week 3 that it came up. And once it starts coming up, you can cut the sticks back. I don't. I like the look of them, so I normally leave them up. But once it gets to about, I would say this height, then I'll come in and I'll cut them back to make them, so this way it doesn't damage the green growth that's coming in. In this bed, I also have some daffodils. Here go my daffodils. I'm not holding my breath, guys. Like I said, I have not successfully grown daffodils, but here's the growth that we've had. It's a lot more growth, but I'm not seeing flowers. And I think we have about another month of it being cold, so I'm not sure if we're going to have flowers within that month, but I'll keep updating you guys and keep an eye on it. Like I said, if it doesn't work this year, I'm going to put them, I'll put some in the fridge next year, and I'll put the other half, I'll start the other half another month earlier. And I can hear the birds. That means spring is coming, guys. If you guys can hear the birds, spring is coming. Now over here, I want to show you, look at this. If you remember my last update, I've shown you this hibiscus, and it was a lot smaller. It was the height of that, and the previous week it was the height of this one here. But we have growth. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's windy, guys. Ooh. So it's coming up everywhere. Here go another small one right here that's coming up. Move more over there. So we are getting growth. That's exciting. So daffodils and hibiscus here. Let me go take a look at the one over there in the woods, see if we have growth in that one as yet. All right, here we are. I don't see anything as yet. I see clovers. So nope, I don't see any new hibiscus growth yet. It still has time. In the meantime, oh my goodness, somebody stole my tulip and they have been digging in here, you guys. Someone has been digging in my tulips. Look at this one. Aww. Look at this. I'll try and get it back in. So the root is severed because somebody snapped it off. I'm guessing it's a squirrel. Oh well. And this one right here, they pretty much took it with them. So that's gone. Let me show you the other ones. And like I said, I live close to the woods, so it's a quick, easy access for the shy ones because it's pretty much over here in the sun. Oh, remember my test bulbs, guys? This was one's a tulip. I have a few peeking out. This one's a hyacinth, nothing peeking out as yet. That's the hyacinth and that's the tulip. If you didn't see my last video, I told you the guys that I'm doing a test. I pretty much purchased this from the store in February, no pre-chilling, and I just stuck them in there and I'm going to see if they bloom. And here go another one here. And I don't have too much faith in these bulbs because of the growth that they're experiencing. If you remember, when I was planting my tulips, I told you that, guys, that they were rotted when I got them, so they had to send me another batch. That's the second batch that I got, but I got it so late it may not have enough pre-chill time for it to bloom. And there goes some of the other ones as well. So the ones that are blooming are from the second batch. So next we are next to my toddler's fairy garden. Let me fix her. These are forced bulbs, so these are not really bulbs that are growing, and she planted these in here. Let me fix them for her. So she is always in my garden picking flowers and stuff, so I'm like, you know what, let me give her her own little space to play around and do stuff. So she's only 3 years old, so she's not going to maintain a fairy garden, so she just have a few little fairy toys in here for her to play with to keep her occupied while I'm in the garden. If not, she's going to be getting my flowers, and she's in the phase of, okay, I want to do everything that mommy's doing, so I want to grow flowers too, so this is the reason. However, before I decided to do a fairy garden, I actually have some bulbs in here, and let me give you an update on that. I have daffodils here, and I also have this tulip over here. It's actually a yellow tulip, banana something. I'm going to put a picture on the screen so you can see it. This one looks pretty good. I'm excited to see that one if it blooms, because there's also 2 other ones in there. Those were rotted, and they were supposed to send me another one to replace the rotted ones, but they never sent it. But one of them is coming up. There's only 1 out of the 3 that I got was good. So I wasn't too happy with the bulb order I got, guys. So the next thing I want to show you is my hyacinths. If you remember last week, that one was in full bloom. Now we have another one that came up, guys. Zone 9B, Florida. We have hyacinth returning and giving flowers. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. Ooh, I'm getting blown away, y'all. And some animal came in and ate off the top of my this one was blooming, so some fell on the ground, you can see, but that one's going to be shorter. But yes, look at it. I'm so excited. Look at that. So I had a purple one that came in and I have a pink one that came in. So pretty. Wow. Guys, we don't just have hyacinths returning to Florida, but we have tulips returning to Florida. Look at this. Tulip coming up. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get flowers, but they came back. Here go another one over here, right there. Right there. Look at that. We got tulips coming back. And I have some daffodils over here as well. And some more over here. So these are tall, almost as tall as the ones by the hibiscus. So we have this one, and over there next to the other planter, we have it right there as well. Since my dahlias are bulbs, they're doing well. This is the cafe au lait. It's doing good. I see a little baby one coming in. Look at that. Ooh, right here. So this is from last year's growth. I may have to cut it back, but here go a new one from this year. I'm not sure if I have to cut it back or not, but I'll keep an eye on it. And here go my elephant ear that I transplanted from the shade garden and put it over here. It's looking well. I need to come in and cut this old branch back, but it's looking good. I'm not liking the wind and how it's battering it up. So I'll keep an eye on it. Also, here go the darker one as well. Here goes some more color cages, my elephant ear. The ones in the container are looking so good. I am loving them, loving them. Can't wait for the sun to come out. Oh look, I have a new shoot unfurling. So pretty. So like I said, I'll eventually come in and cut the old ones away. Those are old, tattered from last year. And on the other side, we have these. So pretty. So it is super windy today and cold, so not a good day to do any planting jobs. I'm looking around to see what I could do, but it is too cold to be out here. So I have quite a few things to plant, so I'm hoping this weekend will be nice and warm. But yeah, it's supposed to be warm today, but I'm not feeling the warmth, guys. I don't know how you guys in zone 3 and those zones that have snow come outside and get your garden jobs done, but it's cold. And plus I got shorts on. If I go inside to change, I'm not coming back out. So thank you guys so much for subscribing. I just want to say I have 800 garden friends. So thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate every one of you guys here. And thanks for following me along this garden journey. I'm a beginner gardener and I'm just happy you guys are here. And thanks for all the tips and recommendations for plants. I really appreciate it. So we are going to be entering spring soon. Like I said, I heard the birds. They're out already chirping away, so that means spring is near. And once spring is here, this tree will stop shedding all the leaves in the garden, and then I can come in and I can do my compost. When I tell you, whenever I do compost in the garden, it's like it transforms into a different garden, and by that time everything will be planted and everything will be flowering. So I cannot wait to show you guys what the garden looks like in spring. But in the meantime, I need to get these plants in ground so we can get to that next level. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.